So I'm going to shift and talk a little bit about the industrial organizational psychology degree. And, again, if you have questions about counseling, just, jump in when we get to the Q&A and I'll do my best to answer them. So industrial organizational psychology is a really exciting discipline. It's a newer discipline that takes the lenses of psychology and applies them to organizational life. So it's a 33 unit degree. It's a much shorter degree with 27 core courses. And it's part of the Ageno Business School, which means that you can bring in electives from the MBA, from the human resources degree, from the leadership degree, from the data analytics degree. So it's very customizable. For both of these degrees, if you want to check out the actual content, just type in, Google GGU counseling psychology or GGU industrial organizational psychology, and the page will pop up and you can click on curriculum. You can see every course, you can see every course description, you can see some of our faculty. You can learn a lot more about what courses constitute each program that way. But this degree, it has things like executive coaching, organizational behavior, change management, leadership skills, psychological research, tests and measurements. It's really designed to give you a basis in industrial organizational psychology. So if you're interested in IO psychology, I'd really recommend checking out SIOP, which is the Society for Industrial Organizational Psychology, and you can learn a lot more about the discipline that way. They have some great informational videos, what kinds of jobs do IO psychologists get? What are their career paths? There's a lot there for you. So, as I said, it's a business integrated curriculum as part of the Ageno Business School. There's a lot there, a lot of interesting kind of synergies. It's a STEM degree, if that's relevant to you. And it has an optional elective internship. Again, we have an internship coordinator. We do our best to place you within an industry towards the end of your degree so that you can take some of what you've learned and put it into practice. I think it's a really exciting degree. IO Psych is a very much still kind of up and coming field. There's some overlap with human resources, but it has this kind of fresh take on it in the sense that it's taking the theories, the lenses of psychology and applying them to organizational life. So, if you have other questions about IO Psych, please do jump in the Q&A.